Hello and welcome to lesson number 2. We are going to tune our violin and then we will start on the book where we left off on page number 4. I'm going to start my 15-minute timer because remember, learning a new skill is all about consistency. Even if it's not you don't have to spend hours and hours at a time doing the practice, just consistency in little chunks. So we're going to do 15 minutes. I'm going to start the timer now. Okay, here we go. Let's tune. Let's pick up our violin. You can tune by holding it with the strings facing you. Then you'll be tuning left to right. Remember the strings are G, D, A, E. Or you can have it on your lap with the scroll, that's this part, going to your left. I'm going to tune with it up on my leg like this. So I have an online tuner here. You can find one really easily. It gives you the pitch that you need to match. Here's G. All right, that's the pitch that we are going to try to match. Let's see if it's in tune. Nope, not even close. Remember, these are new strings, so it might take a little while before it holds that tune. So I might even have to tune in between our songs whenever we're working on them. But for now, it's low, so we have to tighten the string to raise the pitch. Remember, these tuning pegs are really, really sensitive, so you only want to turn it a little tiny bit at a time. If you over tighten, that's when the strings might snap, so make sure that you're really careful. So I'm going to play the G, and I'm going to tighten until it matches. Remember to push in the tuning peg as well, so it'll help hold the string. There we go, it matches. Next up, we have D. Let's see. It's pretty close. A little flat, that means a little low, so we need to raise it just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. There we go. Next is A. Close, but still a little flat. There we go. And E. Oh. Okay, that one held the tune. Good. All right, we're getting somewhere. All right, here we go. Oof. Let's try G again. There we go. Let's try D one more time. A. The A string's really not holding its tune at all. Okay, let's get started in the book. All right, so where we left off last lesson was at number 4. we were using the D string and the A string, and we were playing the violin in the guitar position. So the guitar position has the scroll facing to your left. We have it propped up on our leg with the strings facing out, and it's flat against our stomach. Then we reach over with our right hand and play and pluck the strings with our right thumb, just right about here on the violin. I use my other fingers to kind of gently hold the violin on the bottom to keep it propped up. You also want the scroll to be up at an angle almost shoulder height. So you're playing it, if you play guitar or ukulele, it's very, very similar how you hold it. All right. So number 4 is where we left off. We were dealing with quarter notes and quarter rests. On page 4, it shows you what all the notes and rests that we'll be coming across really soon in the coming pages. That's the music theory part of it. All right, so let's review number 4. Here we go. So we're starting on the D string, which is the second from the top. So the second one going down. So we play 3 quarter notes followed by a quarter rest. Then we switch to the A string for 3 quarter notes followed by a quarter rest. Then back to D for 2 quarter notes, back to A for 2 quarter notes, and then back down to D for 3 quarter notes. And remember, try your best not to look at the violin strings. Keep your eyes on the music as much as you can. That's just a super good habit if you're learning violin or really any instrument, to not look down so that you can keep your eyes on the music. All right, here we go. Let's try number 4 just as a review. 1, 2, ready, play. D, 2, 3. A, 2, 3. D, 2, A, 2, D, 2, 3. Let's try that one more time. Ready, play. You don't have to do this for the rest. I am just to kind of show you where the rest is happening, but I will stop doing that and keep my hand on the violin so that it doesn't crash down to the floor. All right, let's move on to number 5. We'll take a look at it. It's always good to kind of glance through the whole piece of music just to see what's coming up. We have D's and A's, quarter notes, quarter rests. Great. All right, nothing new in this one, except the patterns are new. So let's try it really slowly. Let's sight read it, which means playing for the very first time, having never seen it or played it before. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. D, 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 A, D, rest, A, rest. D, D, A, D, A, D, rest. All right, great. If at any time you want to pause so that you can get some more practice on it, go for it. All right, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, play. D, 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 A, D, rest, A, rest. D, D, A, D, A, D, rest. Great job. All right, let's move on to page number 5. All right, at the top in the yellow box, the theory, it has treble clef, time signature, and a double bar. So if you're not sure what those things are, you can check it out on page number 5. Let's look at number 6, jumping jacks. All right, I don't see anything new in this one. D's, A's, quarter notes, quarter rests. Let's give it a shot. Starting on D. 1, 2, ready, play. D, 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 rest. A, rest. D, D, A, D, 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 rest. All right, let's try that one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. D, 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 rest. A, rest. D, D, A, D, 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 rest. Let's try that one more time. I kind of messed up in measure number 3, I think so. Here we go. Let's do it. Ready, play. All right, let's move on to number 7. Same notes, D and A. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a shot. Ready, play. Rest. 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 That one has more switching back and forth. So as you can see, as the songs go on, it has us practicing switching in between notes more frequently to get you used to playing on different strings. Let's try that again. Here we go. Let's try it a little bit slower. If at any point you feel like it's too fast, definitely pause, slow down, and play it. It doesn't matter if it takes you 5 minutes to play these 4 measures. Play it with a steady beat. So here we go. Number 7, mix them up a little bit slower, starting on the D string. 1, 2, ready, play. D, A, D, rest. A, D, A, rest. D, A, D, A, D, 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 rest. All right, let's try that one more time, a little bit faster. Ready, play. D, A, D, rest. A, D, A, rest. D, A, D, A, D, 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 rest. Great job. All right, moving on to number 8, we see that there's a new sign, a repeat sign. So it's a double bar and 2 dots too. That means when you see it in the music, that means you repeat back to the, in this case, back to the beginning. Normally, when there's a repeat sign, you'll see 2 of them, and that means you repeat in between those 2 spots. But when you see, if you see at the end of measure 4, you see there's a repeat sign and you don't see a matching one before that, that means go all the way back to the beginning. So when you repeat all the way back to the beginning, they don't write one at the beginning. It just means go all the way back. All right, let's see. It says, count carefully, keep a steady beat when playing or resting. So it's super easy to not keep that steady beat when you're resting because you kind of want to rush through and get to the notes. But it's really, really important to just keep that steady beat and enjoy the silence while it lasts. So let's look. We're playing Ds, we're playing As, okay? And we're going to do it 2 times through without adding any extra beats going from the end back to the beginning. So your eyes are actually moving a little bit faster than your hands are so that you can see what's coming up next and your brain can process it in fractions of a millisecond so that your hands can execute. All right, we're starting on D. Here we go. Check your posture. I have to make the move the scroll a little bit higher. It was kind of going down a little bit, so I'm going to check my playing position, make sure it's right. All right, here we go. Number 8. Ready, play. D, D, rest, rest. A, rest, rest. D, rest. A, rest. D, A, D, rest. D, D, rest, rest. A, rest, rest. D, rest. A, rest. D, A, D, rest. Did you remember to go back? All right, it's okay if you didn't. It's okay if you kind of like got mixed up because that's a new thing that we're learning. So let's try it again. Let's try it even a little bit slower, making sure that you are resting for those 2 beats in a row in measures 1 and in measures 2. Here we go. Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, play. D, D, A, D, A, D, A, D, 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 A, D, A, D, A, D. Okay, now it stopped. I don't know if I adjusted the steady beat to that, to the timer beat, or if that just was good luck that we had it exactly the same steady beat. I'm not sure, but hopefully that wasn't too distracting. That's definitely going to happen probably every lesson, and we'll just kind of play through until we get to the end of whatever song we were working on at the time. All right, our 15 minutes is up. So we got through number 8, almost an entire other page. Great job. If you want to review anything that we did between now and our next lesson, go for it. Thank you so much for joining me for lesson number 2, and I can't wait to work with you again soon. See ya.